I want you to imagine a drug. It is the most addictive substance on the planet. It is not heroin. It is not cocaine. It is not nicotine. It is a monthly deposit into your bank account called a salary. Society hooks you on this drug the moment you leave the education system. They tell you to be a good citizen, find a stable job, and settle down. And just like a chemical addiction, once you get used to that steady dose hitting your account on the first of the month, you become terrified of losing it. Your entire life begins to revolve around securing the next hit. You will tolerate a toxic boss who disrespects you. You will wake up at 6 a.m. when your body is screaming for rest. You will sit in traffic for hours, wasting your life away. Why? Just to ensure you get your fix. The salary is the bribe they give you to forget your dreams. It is the anesthesia that keeps you asleep while your prime years slip away. If you stop taking it for 1 month, you panic. That is not financial security. That is dependency. And today, we are going to break the addiction. There is an old joke in the world of finance. Do you know what J.O.B actually stands for? It stands for just over broke. This isn't just a cynical punchline. It is a mathematical reality designed by the corporate system. Think about it from your employer's perspective. They are not evil. They are just running a business. Their goal is to maximize profit, which means minimizing costs. And you, my friend, are a cost. You are a line item on a spreadsheet. Therefore, the system is calibrated perfectly to pay you just enough so that you don't quit, but never enough so that you can become free. If they paid you enough to build massive wealth, you would leave and start your own competitor. They know this, so they keep you in the Goldilocks zone of poverty. Comfortable enough to stay, but hungry enough to come back on Monday morning. You are not a partner in the business. You are a subscription service. You are a battery. And the moment the battery runs out of energy or complains too much, it is simply replaced by a fresh one. This is the cold, hard truth of employment. Let's look at the math. Because numbers do not lie. Wealth is created exponentially, but a salary is created linearly. The equation for a job is simple: time multiplied by hourly rate equals income. The problem with this equation is that one of the variables is strictly limited. You only have 24 hours in a day. You can hustle. You can work overtime. You can get a second job, but you cannot create a 25th hour because your time is capped. Your income is capped. You have placed a mathematical glass ceiling on your life. Truly wealthy people, the top 1%, decouple their money from their time. They do not trade hours for dollars. They trade results for dollars. Look at Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk. They do not get paid for the hours they work today. They get paid for the systems they built 20 years ago. If you are trading time for money, you are playing a game you are mathematically guaranteed to lose. You are running a race where the finish line keeps moving further away. To win, you must stop running and start building a machine that runs for you. Here is the secret that the rich understand, but the middle class ignores. The tax code is a map. It tells you exactly what the government wants you to do. And right now, the tax code is designed to punish the employee and reward the business owner. If you are a what-to earner, you pay the highest tax rates in the economy. The government takes their share of your money before you even see it. You earn, you get taxed, and then you try to live on what is left. It is a brutal cycle. But look at business owners and investors. The laws allow them to play by a different set of rules. They earn money. They spend everything they need on their business, pre-tax. Have cars, dinners, travel, equipment, and then they are taxed only on what is left over. By relying solely on a salary, you are volunteering to be the economy's tax mule. You are carrying the heaviest load while the investors walk free. You are working from January to May just to pay the O's. Understanding this distinction is the first step to escaping the slaughterhouse of taxation. But wait, you say. I just got a promotion. I am making 6 figures now. It does not matter. Introducing Parkinson's law. This law states that work expands to fill the time available, and expenses expand to meet the income available. When you get a raise, you do not save the difference. You upgrade your lifestyle. You buy a Tesla with a monthly payment. You move into a luxury apartment with higher rent. You start eating at better restaurants and wearing designer clothes. Suddenly, your $100,000 salary feels exactly like your $50,000 salary did. You are just wearing nicer shoes while you stress about the same bills. These are the golden handcuffs. The more money you make, the tighter they lock around your wrists. You think you are climbing the ladder, but you are actually digging a deeper hole. The system loves this. The economy needs obedient workers who are too scared to quit because they have a mortgage and a car note. Your debt is the chain that keeps you tied to the desk, forcing you to smile at a boss you secretly despise. Your parents likely told you, get a safe job. Find security in 2026. A job is the riskiest income stream there is. This sounds counterintuitive, so let me explain. If you own a business or a side hustle with 100 small clients, and 5 of them quit, you are fine. You still have 95 clients paying you. You are diversified. Your income is stable. But if you have a job, you have exactly 1 client. Your boss. You are an entrepreneur with a single customer. If that one customer decides they don't like you, or if the company has a bad quarter, or if I replaces your department, your income goes to 0 instantly. That is not security. That is brinkmanship. That is standing on the edge of a cliff blindfolded. Relying on one source of income is financial suicide. We saw this in the tech layoffs. Thousands of secure employees at Google and Meta were fired via email at 3 a.m. Do not delude yourself. As long as your name is on the payroll, you are renting your lifestyle. You do not own it. To escape the salary trap, you must fundamentally flip the switch in your brain from consumer, producer. The majority of the world are consumers. They eat. They watch. They buy. They are the audience. Producers are different. Producers feed. Producers create. Producers sell. Producers are the actors on the stage. You need to stop looking at the world as a place to spend money and start looking at it as a place to solve problems. When you scroll through Netflix, don't just watch the show. Ask yourself, how does this business model work? Should I own the stock? When you buy a coffee, don't just drink it. Ask yourself, what is the margin on this cup? Could I sell this? Your salary is limited by your time, but your wealth is limited only by the value you can provide to others. You must shift from being the person who pays to the person who gets paid. This mindset shift is painful. It requires effort. But it is the only path that leads out of the rat race and into the realm of sovereignty. Now, I am not telling you to storm into your boss office and quit tomorrow. That would be reckless. That is not strategy, that is stupidity. I am telling you to become a double agent. From 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., be a model employee. Smile, nod, do your work, and collect the paycheck. But understand that the 9 to 5 is just funding your operation. The real work begins from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. That time belongs to you. That is when you build your exit ramp. Use your salary as seed capital. Every dollar you save should be viewed as a soldier. Capture these soldiers and send them out to conquer territory. Buy dividend stocks that pay you while you sleep. Start a service business on the weekends. Write a book. Buy a rental property. Turn your active income into passive soldiers. Build a fortress so strong that one day, your passive income exceeds your expenses. That is the day you become free. That is the day you can fire your boss. Not out of anger, but because you simply don't need them anymore. You have 2 choices today. Option A is the default path. You can stay on the hamster wheel. You can run faster every year, hoping for a 3% raise while inflation eats 5%. You can complain about the economy, blame the government, and retire when you are too old to enjoy your life. It is a comfortable misery. Or you can choose option B. You can accept the pain of discipline today. You can live below your means. You can invest aggressively. You can build a system that pays you for your value, not your time. The salary is comfortable. Yes, it feels safe. But a cage is still a cage. Even if it is lined with velvet, it is time to break the lock. It is time to stop building someone else's dream and start laying the bricks for your own empire. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. That means you are waking up. Don't go back to sleep. Hit the like button, subscribe to Longview Invests, and share this with a friend who is stuck in the matrix. The journey to freedom starts now. I will see you in the next video.